When you picture America's biggest companies, you probably think of power, money, and success. Towering headquarters, bustling boardrooms, and the relentless drive for innovation. These are the images that come to mind. But beneath the surface of these iconic brands lies a story that's often overlooked, yet absolutely essential to understanding what makes American business so unique. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Nearly 45% of all Fortune 500 companies were founded by immigrants or their children. That's right, almost half of the most influential and successful businesses in the United States owe their origins to people who either arrived here from distant lands or were raised by those who did. Imagine the courage it takes to leave everything behind and start over in a new country. These founders brought with them not just dreams, but also fresh ideas, relentless determination, and a willingness to take risks. Their journeys weren't easy, but their impact is everywhere. From the products we use every day to the jobs that power our economy. Today we're putting your knowledge to the test with a quiz about the immigrant stories behind America's greatest companies. How much do you really know about the people who helped shape the world we live in? I'll give you 10 questions, each with 4 possible answers. Some will be easy, others might stump even the biggest trivia buffs. Each question is a window into a story of ambition, resilience, and ingenuity. Keep track of your score. 1 point for every right answer. Challenge your friends and family, or play solo to see how much you know about the immigrant impact on American business. There may not be any cash prizes, but you'll earn some serious bragging rights, and maybe even a new appreciation for the diverse roots of American success. Who knows, you might even be inspired by the stories you hear today. Ready to play? Let's get started. Get comfortable, grab a pen or open your notes app, and prepare to dive into a world of fascinating facts and inspiring journeys. This isn't just about facts. It's about the journey, the grit, and the genius that shaped our world. Every question is a tribute to the people who dared to dream big and worked tirelessly to turn those dreams into reality. From the phone in your pocket to the car you drive, immigrants' fingerprints are everywhere. Their influence touches every corner of our daily lives, often in ways we don't even realize. So, thinking caps on. Let's see what you know about the people who changed America. Are you ready to discover the stories behind the brands you thought you knew? The rules are simple, but the stories are extraordinary. Each answer reveals a new layer of the American dream, showing us that greatness often begins with a single step into the unknown. The Immigrant Impact Quiz starts now. Let's celebrate the visionaries who helped build the backbone of America, one question at a time. Let's start with technology, the world we live in today. The devices and apps you use daily, many wouldn't exist without immigrant innovators. These visionaries didn't just join the tech industry, they created it, connecting the world and launching us into the digital age. This round is all about the tech titans who defined our era. Behind every logo is a story of ambition, risk, and reinvention. Are you ready to test your knowledge of the masterminds behind the screens? These aren't just coders, they're architects of our modern lives. Their journeys are as fascinating as their inventions. Let's see if you can name the pioneers who turned ideas into global empires. Get ready for your first question. Lock in your answer. Question 1. This man revolutionized electric cars, launched rockets, and is one of the world's richest people. He's a household name, a visionary entrepreneur whose bold ideas have shaped the future of technology and transportation. Whether you're a fan or a skeptic, there's no denying his impact on the world stage. He's often compared to Tony Stark, the fictional Iron Man, for his daring ventures and larger-than-life persona. But unlike Tony Stark, he wasn't born in the USA. His journey began far from Silicon Valley, in a place few would expect. Which tech mogul, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is an immigrant? Here are your options. A. Jeff Bezos. B. Mark Zuckerberg. C. Elon Musk. Or D. Bill Gates. Take a moment to think. Who among these giants of the tech world started life outside the United States? Think about it. He's always in the headlines, making waves with every new announcement, whether it's about electric cars, reusable rockets, or ambitious plans for the future of humanity. Got your answer? The correct answer is C. Elon Musk. If you guessed him, you're off to a great start. Musk's story is as fascinating as his inventions. Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa, where he grew up dreaming of a bigger world. Even as a child, he was captivated by science fiction and technology, imagining a future where anything was possible. He longed to come to America, believing it was the land of opportunity, where he could turn his dreams into reality. As a young adult, Musk moved to Canada to begin his journey, working odd jobs and studying before making his way to the United States. There, he co-founded companies like PayPal, which changed online payments forever, and then went on to create SpaceX and Tesla, two companies that would redefine space travel and electric vehicles. His vision for electric vehicles and space travel has changed entire industries. Tesla made electric cars cool and desirable, while SpaceX made private spaceflight a reality, pushing humanity closer to the stars. Musk's story is proof that immigrant ambition can drive world-changing innovation. He worked tirelessly, often sleeping on the factory floor, and inspired teams from all backgrounds to chase the impossible. He didn't just join the economy, he transformed it. His companies have created thousands of jobs, sparked new industries, and inspired a new generation of entrepreneurs to think bigger. From a South African teen gazing at the stars to a global tech icon, Musk's journey shows what's possible when talent, determination, and opportunity come together. His story encourages dreamers everywhere to reach for more. He's tackling everything from sustainable energy to Mars exploration, proving that no goal is too ambitious if you're willing to work for it. One question down: how's your confidence? Remember, every great innovator started with a single step, and every quiz champion starts with a single answer. Ready for the next challenge? Let's keep going and see how much you really know about the world's most influential innovators. Next up, a company so big, its name became a verb. Which co-founder of Google came to the US as a child refugee? A. Larry Page. B. Sergey Brin. C. Sundar Pichai. D. Eric Schmidt. Google changed how we access information, but its roots are far from Silicon Valley. The answer: B. Sergey Brin. Brin was born in Moscow, USSR, and his family fled anti-Semitism to seek freedom in America. Arriving with little, they believed in opportunity, and it paid off. At Stanford, Sergey met Larry Page, and together they built Google from a garage. Their PageRank algorithm revolutionized search and made information accessible to billions. Brin's journey, from refugee to tech pioneer, shows how new beginnings can change the world. Imagine, a 6-year-old fleeing persecution grows up to empower billions. That's the power of resilience and innovation. 2 questions down. Are you on a roll? Let's see what you know about retail giants next. Ready for the next round? Here we go. Time to leave the digital world and talk shopping. Immigrants have transformed American retail, changing not just what we buy, but how we buy it. From superstores to specialty shops, their vision shaped the way we shop today. These are the retail revolutionaries who built empires from the ground up. Their names are everywhere, but their stories might surprise you. They brought fresh ideas, hard work, and a new approach to American commerce. As we dive into the next questions, think about the stores you visit every week. Ready to test your knowledge of the moguls behind America's favorite shops? Let's get to question 3. Question 3. This one's about a place that's become a staple of American life. Imagine walking into a store where you can pick up fresh produce, grab a new TV, and even get your car's tires changed, all in a single trip. These massive stores are everywhere now, but have you ever wondered who came up with the idea of putting everything under one roof? Here's your question. Which founder of a major US superstore chain was a refugee who fled the Russian Revolution? Was it A. Sam Walton, B. James Cash Penney, C. Charles Walgreen, or D. Fred Meyer? Take a moment to think about it. This person's journey is as remarkable as the stores they created. Lock in your answer. Picture yourself in their shoes, facing upheaval, starting over in a new country, and dreaming big. The answer: D. Fred Meyer. If you picked Fred Meyer, give yourself a round of applause. Born Friedrich Grubmeier in Germany, Fred's family made the difficult decision to leave everything behind and escape to America to avoid the chaos and danger of the Russian Revolution. Like so many immigrants, they arrived with little more than hope and determination, seeking a better life in a new world. Fred's American dream began humbly, with a coffee cart on the streets of Portland, Oregon. He worked long hours, serving customers one cup at a time, learning what people needed and valued. That small cart was just the beginning of a much bigger vision. His big idea? The one-stop shop. Everything you need under one roof. Instead of making people visit separate stores for groceries, hardware, clothes, and more, Fred imagined a place where busy families could find it all in one convenient location. This concept was revolutionary at the time. Fred Meyer's stores became the blueprint for the modern superstore, inspiring countless imitators and changing the way Americans shop forever. Today, we take these massive stores for granted, but back then, it was a bold experiment. Meyer's focus on variety, value, and convenience set a new standard. He believed that by offering more choices and better prices, he could make life easier for everyday people. His stores became gathering places for communities, where shopping was more than a chore. It was an experience. Fred Meyer didn't just build stores, he transformed the entire retail landscape. His vision paved the way for the superstores and big-box retailers we know today, influencing giants like Walmart and Target. From refugee to retail pioneer, Fred Meyer's story is a classic tale of American success. He proved that with grit, creativity, and a willingness to take risks, anyone can make a lasting impact. So next time you're pushing a cart down the aisles of a giant store, remember the legacy of Fred Meyer, the immigrant who changed how America shops. You don't need a fancy degree or a perfect start, just a good idea, relentless drive, and the courage to keep going, even when the odds are against you. That's another point if you got it right. Well done. Keep track of your score as we move forward. Ready for the next question? Let's keep rolling and see which retail legend is up next. Here comes the next retail legend. Get ready to test your knowledge. For all the DIYers, this one's for you. Which co-founder of the Home Depot is the child of Russian immigrants? A. Arthur Blank. B. Bernie Marcus. C. Pat Farah. D. Kenneth Langone. The answer: B. Bernie Marcus. Born in Newark, New Jersey, to Russian Jewish immigrant parents, Marcus learned hard work early. After being fired from a hardware chain, he and Arthur Blank dreamed up a new kind of store, a massive warehouse-style home improvement center. Their vision? Empower customers with selection, low prices, and expert advice. The Home Depot grew from a few Atlanta stores to a global powerhouse. Marcus turned a setback into one of retail's greatest success stories. His immigrant roots shaped his work ethic and customer focus. He didn't just build a company, he built a community and created hundreds of thousands of jobs. That's the end of the retail round. How's your score so far? Ready for the next challenge? Let's see if you can keep up the momentum. On to the next round.